This is luxury by design. Luxury by design.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to own a private jet? Be able to fly anywhere you wish at any time, only needing to call your pilot and tell them where you want to land. Private jet travel is one of the biggest indicators of a luxury lifestyle. When we hear of flying private, we often think of a life of excessive and luxurious travel to different places. Having a private jet of your own seems to be one of the highest material benchmarks in today's society, and only the most successful movie stars, sports icons, and entrepreneurs are able to afford them. But owning a private jet isn't out of the reality of everyone. In today's video, we're going to break it all down for you, the real cost of owning a private jet. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. To determine how much it costs to buy a private jet, start by identifying your needs. Will the jet be a business asset used by you and key personnel for business trips? Or will the jet be primarily used for personal trips for you and your family? You can contact an aircraft broker to help you identify what type of plane suits your needs, the purchase price range, and standard operating versus cost estimates. Operating costs are a main one. New jets are more reliable and come with a full warranty, which naturally helps to reduce the overall operating costs in the first 5 years of operation. Moreover, as an aircraft ages, it generally requires more thorough inspections and more preventative maintenance. Once the warranty expires, operating costs rise. The price for a brand new jet ranges from $2 million to $100 million depending on the aircraft model and make, size, range, and capacity. For example, Gulfstream's G450. The new Gulfstream G450 will cost between $38 million to $43 million depending on features. The main cabin is 13.74 meters in length with a height of 1.88 meters. It can carry up to 19 passengers and can sleep up to 6 depending on the internal configuration. The cabin is spacious enough for 3 living areas, 2 bathrooms, and a full galley. The real cost of owning a private jet depends on the following key factors which you have to consider. First, the aircraft range. The range, or the distance that an aircraft can fly during takeoff until landing, is a major factor in the cost of a private jet. This is due to the amount of fuel necessary during the entire operation. Usually, a bigger aircraft, with a higher passenger capacity, can reach a higher range, and the higher the aircraft's range, the costlier the price. Second, the aircraft size. Because it offers more room, a bigger aircraft is preferable for more convenience. Usually, a bigger aircraft amounts to a higher cost. Third, the fixed costs. Includes fixed capitalization costs, hangar, aircraft insurance, flight crew, maintenance subscriptions and navigation data, aircraft stock and supplies, and the miscellaneous. Fixed capitalization cost. This is the purchase amount for the aircraft, including interest. Fixed costs are items calculated monthly or annually and include pilot salaries and training, aircraft manager, hangar and insurance, etc. Depending on the make and model, fixed costs can be anywhere from $50,000 per year for a small jet to over $500,000 per year for a larger, long-range jet. Hangar fees. When you're paying much for the privilege of owning a jet, it needs to be stored carefully when not in use. A less impressive amount to own a private jet with yearly maintenance and operation costs heads into the hundreds of thousands. In order to make the price worth it, a jet owner should anticipate flying at least 100 hours a year over the course of 4 to 5 years. These costs vary with aircraft size and airport location. Aircraft insurance provides liability and property coverage for aircraft. It covers repairs to damaged airplanes. More comprehensive coverage may also include damage caused to airports, hangars, and other relevant land-based property. In addition, most pilots or airline/operators will also carry aviation accident insurance to cover injury or death. Flight crew. A private jet owner will need to hire an onboard crew, including a pilot if they are not qualified to fly themselves. The cost of a flight crew hiring, screening, drug testing, uniforms, communications, salaries and benefits vary with the type of aircraft and crew position, but jet owners should anticipate paying anything from $200,000 per year. Maintenance subscriptions and navigation data. This includes computerized maintenance tracking as well as the computerized or online updates of both the navigation systems and maintenance bulletins. The cost will vary as to the extent of the geographical regions covered. Aircraft stock and supplies. All private jets stocked with standard beverages and snacks. The owner may choose special items to be stocked for his or her own trips, however. Miscellaneous. These items or services are billed on the monthly management statement and may include special owner requests, one-time fees, or services outside the normal scope of business. Fourth, the variable costs. Variable costs are the expenses associated with the operation of the jet. It includes items such as fuel, maintenance, inspections, engine programs, landing fees, parking, etc. Fuel. Fuel is one of the biggest expenditures when it comes to the cost of owning a private jet, with jet fuel priced at around $2.25 to $5.50 per gallon. Although fuel consumption will vary depending on onboard weight and flying speed, larger planes such as the Gulfstream G700 can burn through 380 gallons an hour, putting your minimum hourly fuel costs at over $850. This means that if you're flying for 300 hours a year, you should expect to pay upwards of $256,000 in jet fuel. Landing and parking fees. These costs are billed to the owner as incurred on each flight. Aircraft cleaning. This includes exterior wet wash, dry wash, lavatory service, carpet shampoo, polishing of brightwork and the cleaning of the interior cabin. Costs for cleaning vary with size of the aircraft. Fifth, customization. When buying a private jet, as the owner, you'll be able to design the interiors as you please. While a jet can be left as configured, many buyers will choose to redesign, be it just adding a personal touch to the decor or completely altering the layout. Of course, customization will come at a cost, with some private jet owners spending upwards of $100 million on bespoke plain interiors. Know that you'll likely only own a private jet for 4 or 5 years. Aviation industry data shows that the average private jet purchaser will flip his or her plane every 4 to 5 years. That means having to buy a new plane if you want to keep your owner status within 5 years of buying an existing one. That adds more to the long-term cost of private jet ownership. Even if you sell your old plane for a profit, this should be factored into your total cost. A private jet is indeed beautiful and delivers great time savings and convenience. But before you buy, you need to know the expected cost to own and operate the aircraft. Purchasing a private jet is an enormous expense that shouldn't be taken lightly. Before making the investment, it's important to make sure that you can afford not only the upfront costs, but also the long-term expenses associated with gas, crew members, insurance, and repairs. Above everything that we've shared, don't forget to do your calculations first before purchasing your own jet. Ask others who have gone through the experience for tips, and get a professional aviation broker or consultant involved to smooth out the process. Do that, and you'll be flying the friendly skies in no time, as a private jet customer with all the benefits that entail. The sky is the only limit. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for sticking with us until the end. Don't forget to give us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Safe flight! Safe flight! Safe flight!